Enderal Forgotten Stories is a total conversion mod for Skyrim Special Edition. It offers an immersive open world, new skill systems, and a gameplay with dark psychological storyline and believable characters. The writing and quest design are the most crucial elements of any RPG, and Enderal excels here. The quests are outstanding, featuring a high degree of dynamism and numerous references to Wynn's extensive lore. This mini-series will cover and rate every quest, offering my usual critique, in-depth lore discussions, and a full showcase of each quest. The link to the playlist of this series is in the description, and if you want to understand more about our characters' build information, please watch the first episode. Let's get started, shall we? Our hero Caleris is in the market quarter of Ark City, and it's time to visit the Golden Sickle's trading post and start this faction questline.
Yes?
What is this place?
Oh, you're an outlander, aren't you? The Golden Sickle is the oldest merchants' guild here on Ark. We represent nearly half of this land's trading power, from dates to shadow steel. And of course, we advocate for path-abiding trade in the name of the Lord.
What do you mean, Lord?
Yes. Contrary to some other so-called businessmen, we respect the holy verses when doing trade. We stand for hard work, path-abidingness, and love of our craft.
How does your guild work?
Well, that's simple. Whoever wants to be part of our guild has to work towards the benefits of all other Sickle merchants. He or she swears to respect our principles and pays a monthly token fee to the guild, depending on the volume of his sales. In return, that merchant benefits from our contacts and is eventually granted the Golden Sickle's badge, which marks him as a merchant of trust.
Do you have some work for me?
There's always work. But if the Sickle were to trust every day laborer who came along, we would have already gone bankrupt before the first vassals had even set foot on this land. If you really mean it, then you will have to prove it. It's that simple.
How do I do that?
Well, just ask around and see if you can lend a hand. And now excuse me, I've got business to attend to. Walk blessed.
This starts the quest, and let's talk to the people now. Can I help you?
Ah, you're a day laborer, aren't you? Poor you. I know how much convincing it takes for old Mendelez to give you a proper job. But it's your lucky day. I actually have something. Yesterday, I lost my necklace here, somewhere in the trading post. It's small and silver-colored, and it's very important to me. I wanted to go looking myself, but I'm lucky if I find time to breathe with all that work we have to do. What do you say? find that necklace for me, and I'll tell Mendelis what a great addition to the Sickle you'd be.
Can you be more specific? Do you remember where you last saw it?
Darling, if I did, I wouldn't need your help finding it, would I?
Alright, I will look for it.
That's a deal. Good luck.
So Caloris will have to hunt for Doria's necklace. It could be anywhere. There is no quest map marker arrow, so you as the player will have to search manually. Here it is. Caloris is happy to find this thing. Is this your necklace?
Show me. Well, I'll be damned. You found it. Where was it?
Up in the beams or on a barrel.
Aha. However it got there. Anyway, thanks a bunch. Mendelis will only hear the best from me.
Can I help you?
Yes, you can. Take these papers here to the farmer. Eljas Goodwill. That saves me the cost of a courier.
So Caloris will have to travel to the farmer's area near Ark and complete a delivery. Caloris leaves the city and goes on a pleasant walk.
Hello.
Lovely day, isn't it?
Yes?
Hi, Morrig. Any luck with the vermin?
Don't remind me.
The other day, some dimwit traveler came by and told me he'd be able to deal with the rats by stuffing their holes with stones. Nonsense, of course. 3 days later, those bloody beasts were back through new holes.
Surprise, surprise. I hope you didn't pay him.
Well, he was very convincing.
Ugh, you can't be serious.
Blazes! I was desperate. I tried everything. Poisons, traps, even some magical potion from that Chilean merchant in Ark. Nothing works.
Did you just say magical potion?
Aye, some magical Kiranian concoction. They used it to get rid of all kinds of vermin over there, and he brewed it in cooperation with the Order's alchemists.
Did he know?
What do you mean?
Oh, just that I've heard stories. Word has it that he sold Rorik his own piss as a remedy for his headaches. Anyway, we need to do something. I'll talk to the Sickle tomorrow. Maybe they can send someone to take care of it.
Well, someone's optimistic. They haven't even answered my request from last year yet.
Well, it doesn't hurt to try, does it? God bless Rorik. I have an errand to run. Coming from Ark, aren't you? I can tell. You got that city smell about. No offense.
I have some papers for you from the Golden Sickle.
Ah, excellent. Many thanks, monsieur.
The job's done. It's time to head back. Back at the Golden Sickle's trading post, it's time to meet Dunam.
Move along.
Huh?
Mr. Goodwill got your papers.
Yes, you do. Thanks for helping.
Huh?
Hello, Mr. Rogash. Can I help you?
Oh, you want to impress good old penny pouches, don't you? Hey, there is something you can do for me. Just in front of the trading post, there's an old beggar. He stinks like a bloody badger and keeps on asking every passerby for money. So he'll be hard to miss. Get rid of him, and I'll tell our quartermaster what a good fit for Sickle you are.
Shouldn't the guard take care of this?
Hey, but they lack the firm hand it takes to deal with scum like that. All they do is scold him a little, and the next day he'll be right back on our doorstep.
How am I supposed to get rid of him?
I don't know, best give him a good beating or something like that. You look as if you could do that.
I will see what I can do.
Well, good luck with that, especially since the beggar doesn't even exist. I, for my part, will speak out against you when Penny Pouches asked me.
Sorry?
If you ask me, the last thing the Sickle needs these days are more ruffians of your kind. If you're so eager to beat up people, then go talk to Rolata. We don't want you. Now let me get back to work. There's much to do.
That fails this stage of the quest, as Celeris decided to go ahead without thinking. Celeris then talks to Mendelus Penny Pouches.
Yes?
Do I have enough recommendations?
Let's see. Doria said you're honest and not afraid to get your hands dirty. Yeah, that means something. Gunham said you're all right. I suppose that's as much of a compliment as you can get from him. Old Rogash said you'd be better off in the bash hole. No recommendation from him. Well, that's two voices against one. Not a stellar result, but a good one. You seem to be reliable, and we always have use for reliable people. And don't get me wrong, I know you're not here out of neighborly love, but to make money. But still, we can use you. You can start as soon as you want to.
And that completes the quest. Celeris joins the Golden Sickle and looks forward to this first mission. After learning how the Merchant Guild operates, you are given a series of small tasks to earn recommendations from its members and prove your worth. The quest mixes light detective work, exploration, and social interaction. It features a clever test from Rogash involving an imaginary beggar. Choosing violence earns his disapproval, while showing restraint and good character secures his recommendation. These varied character-driven tasks give you a genuine taste of the guild's operations and values. A Foot in the Door is an excellent introductory quest. It is an approachable yet thoughtful, rewarding exploration and role-playing experience that smoothly onboards players into the Golden Sickle faction. A well-designed start that builds excitement for the missions ahead. Our hero, Celeris, has joined the Golden Sickle faction. It's time to talk to Mentalist Penny Pouches to get some work.
What blessed?
So, am I a member of the Golden Sickle?
Why, of course. Tomorrow you can move into the guild's house and Mal DeLorean will come to wash your feet. I like you, you know that? You're still so green and honest. That's a rare sight in this trade.
Do I have to be a real merchant?
If you're after the badge, yes. But you don't seem like the merchant type to me. But that's not a problem, however. With the right attitude, maybe you could reach the rank of vassal, or even protector. But that's a long way up.
What does a vassal do?
Guard the holy dealings of the Sickle, of course. Only a fool would send a caravan through the Powder Desert without a proper escort. And reliable mercenaries are as rare as a talking Leorin. But that's what vassals and protectors are for.
I'm ready for work.
Well, aren't you eager? But it's your lucky day. There is something. But be warned, you'll have to earn your money this time.
What do you need?
Well, that'll need a bit of explaining first. As you may already know, a good merchant doesn't depend only on himself, but also on his suppliers. With the best skinners, nothing without fur. The best bakers, nothing without flour. And that is the problem. Helga Hafner is a farmer who's been producing grain for the Sickle for 10 years now. Since 2 moons ago, however, his fields lie fallow.
So I need to find the reason for this?
Right. But I need someone who can do it discreetly, which makes you the perfect fit for this task. Hafner doesn't know you, and he must not find out that we sent you.
Why?
Because we suspect that his fields will stay barren permanently, whatever's causing it. He denies it, but we have to know. And that is your job. Handle it properly, and it won't be to your disadvantage.
If Hafner's field stays barren, what will you do?
Kill the contract, of course. A farmer who doesn't deliver is of no worth to us.
That's harsh.
Oh, true words. But that is how the world works, isn't it? You eat or get eaten.
I will visit the farm and get back.
That's what I wanted to hear. Do you have a map? Now here, that's where you'll find his farm. And again, stay low.
And this starts the quest. Celeris will have to see why the farm is not producing goods. It's time to visit the farm.
Hello.
So this is Hafner's farm store. Let's talk to him.
Hello.
He's here.
What? Who are you? You shouldn't be here. This is my property.
At this point, Celeris can do as instructed and avoid revealing the Golden Sickle's involvement or mention that Mentalist Penny Pouches sent him. So let's examine both the choices. Mentalist Penny Pouches sent me.
Oh, by the righteous path. Please, you have to believe me. I will fix this, and then I will sell for half the price. But please, my sir, I beg you, don't tell him the truth.
I'll decide on that. What happened to your fields?
No. That is... yes. In a way, I do. This cave here. These pathless spores. It's their fault. But I just don't understand why. I just don't.
Spores? What do you mean?
I'm sorry. I don't really know where to start. This drought, or whatever it is, I know what's causing it. Mushroom spores. They come up from somewhere deep down in this cave here, and they draw life from the soil, the way a Vatia sucks blood from a rabbit. But I can't get down there and destroy the mushrooms because this place is swarming with lost ones. So I can do nothing but stand here and see my entire life go to waste. It's like a curse, you know. A divine curse sent by Malthus to punish me for my sins.
This sounds like those mushrooms that have blighted the Whisperwood.
Oh, of course. By the name of the sun. How could I have overlooked that?
There must be a way to get rid of the mushrooms.
If you tear out one mushroom, there'll be another one within an hour. I've heard that clusters can be exterminated by destroying their mother shroom. But as I said, I can't go down there. Not with the lost ones inside. No pennies. No hope. Oh, by Malthus. I just don't know what to do anymore.
Celeris can either investigate or report back to Mendelus. He chooses to report back to Mendelus and inform him about the fungal infestation under Hafner's field.
But... oh, well then, go ahead. Maybe this is how it's supposed to be. Maybe Malthus wants it to be this way.
Walk blessed. Spores, huh? By Malthus. That's a hard blow. But that means we'll have to look for another supplier. Good job. Here's your pay.
Mendelus pays Celeris and completes this branch and the quest itself. Now let's examine the other branch where Celeris decides to investigate the matter. In this branch, Celeris does not reveal the involvement of the Golden Sickle.
Borik's farm? Just go south from here. It's not far. I have to go. Walk blessed.
He observes a strange smell and decides to enter the cave near Hafner's farm.
Same shit, different day.
A locked door. There must be another way. Celeris observes some platforms above the hay bundles.
Wait. Someone's there.
This key should be important. Kelleris enters the second section of this cave called the Old Arch. Lost ones. Time to snipe them from here using some archery. After killing more lost ones, Kelleris observes that the spores get even more severe here. Kelleris enters the narrow path and finds the mother fungus. Kelleris hits the mother fungus and an Eterna named Menhir appears.
It's pointless. Even if you kill the mother shroom, the spores will stay in Hafner's soil. For the next 10 years, at least. Hopefully longer.
And you are?
Menhir Harius. But that doesn't matter anymore. No one will remember me a few moons from now.
So this is the part where you will try to convince me of your innocence.
Why would I? Let this fucking son of a Vatir starve to death. And his children, too. That's the good thing about the Golden Sickle, you know. As path-abiding and pious as they pretend to be, in the end they only care about the coin.
Explain yourself.
To what end? I bet you've got it all figured out by now, haven't you? The evil Eterna ruins the pious farmer. What did he tell you, huh? Malphas punishes me for me sins? That stunt has always worked well for him, even back then.
So you knew Hafner?
Hafner. He pretends to be a stupid farmer, but he isn't. Not at all. Yes, I know him. We both grew up at the farmer's coast, and it's where we'll die. A little earlier than I thought, but still.
So you had childhood friends. What did he do?
That's a nice word for it. I take it you know everything has gone to shit around here over the past 2 years, with all these brigands, the animals, and the living dead. Well, guess what? It's us farmers who feel it the most. And even worse, with every caravan that gets robbed, the craftsmen inside the city put less trust in us small men and prefer to buy from Borek with his well-armed, escorted caravans instead. You see, Borek undoubtedly saw the situation we were in, and in its infinite benevolence, offered us a deal. The 2 most productive farmers can transport their goods through his caravan for a small fee. Elegonus Brewstrong was one of them, and the other one was, or should have been, me.
So Hafner wanted your place?
Aye, he did. And I would have never let him down, for fuck's sakes. I would have shared me place in the caravan with him like friends do. Aye, we would have made no fortune that way, but still. It would have been enough for us and our families to survive on. But no, 50-50 wasn't enough for that scum. So what does that son of a Vatir do? Poisons me cattle. That fucking bastard poisons me cattle.
So Hafner ruined you just to get your place on Borek's caravan. That sounds drastic.
Drastic. Aye, that's one way to put it. 6 months now, we haven't sold anything. But, that isn't even the worst part. The worst part is to go begging with me children and me woman knowing it. Well, Hafner lives on like just before.
Why didn't you inform the guard?
The guard responsible for the farmer's coast is made up of a half a dozen simpletons, all of whom Hafner knows far too well for them to believe me. It would have been pointless.
So that's why you planted the mushrooms here and blighted Hafner's field.
Aye. It took me a long time to do this, and it has cost me. But still, it was worth it. Just to see that fucking smile wiped off his face.
At this point, Kelleris can either take Menhir to the tribunal for the crime of poisoning Hafner's field, or he can ask him to visit a guard to explain the issue. We will examine both the branches. Let's get out of here and talk to a guard.
Good luck with that. But... alright, I'll come with you. If not for you, then for me children. Back there's a trapdoor. It will lead us outside. Go if you're ready. I'll follow.
It's time to exit the cave.
But that's a lie. Menhir, what's gotten into you? I thought we were friends.
Lie or not, I don't see what that changes about the situation you're in. Hafner, you won't be able to deliver anytime soon. Our cooperation is over.
But... no, this is not fair. How can you say the Sickle respects the righteous path and at the same time let me fall victim to this intrigue? What about me kids? Me wife? What am I supposed to tell them?
You fucking liar!
Put that away, now!
You're a disgrace.
What in Malthus's name has gotten into you, Menhir? I just don't understand.
These farmers are your employees, Contour Master. What do you want me to do? Decide or I'll take in both of them.
What? But...
Shut up!
As I said, you won't be able to deliver anytime soon, Hafner. We'll have to look for another supplier. Urias, you said your cows are all dead?
Aye.
The Sickle will provide you with a loan. 500 pennies. Go see Landlord Borek with the money. He will sell you new cattle.
What?
We will expect your first delivery 2 moons from now. You will sell it to us at half price for the next 3 years. After that, we will see. My dame, take Hafner into custody and see what there is to Urias' story. The Sickle will cover your expenses for this.
Understood. And Urias? If he really did poison Hafner's field, he should face the tribunal for that.
Well, that's for you to decide. But we don't yet know what drove Urias to do it. Everybody knows what the spores can do to your sanity. Plus, if Hafner really did poison his cows, the tribunal might consider a mild sentence. For now, just take Hafner.
All right. Urias, you will hear from us. Hafner, come with me.
But you can't do this. I have a family.
Do I have to force you?
It won't end like this, Menhir. I swear it.
Actually, it will.
Why have you done this?
Don't ask. And don't think this is over. You will face consequences for what you've done. But still, if your story turns out to be true, I'm sure the sentence will be mild. Now go back to your farm. You will hear from us about the loan.
Aye. Thank you, my sir. I will not forget what you've done.
One word. Why?
What do you mean, why?
I applaud your heroism. But you were paid to find the cause of the barrenness and report back to me, not to play Lorem Waterblade. If you really plan on advancing in the Sickle, you should leave your ideals elsewhere. This is business, nothing more. You'll get half your normal pay.
But didn't it end well?
You may think that, yes. But until the deal with Hurius bears fruit, it will cost us dearly. Plus, until he's able to deliver, we will have to buy from landlord Boric again, and he charges twice as much as the small farmers do. We lost, full scale.
Kelleris uses his speech skill to convince Mendelis to pay the full amount.
My benevolence? You know what? You might be right about that. Alright, you will get paid in full this time. But try to leave your goodwill elsewhere next time. There's no place for it in our trade, unfortunately.
And that completes this branch of the quest. Let's examine the other branch where Kelleris decides to report Menhir to the tribunal. I see why you did this, but it was not a good idea. Regardless, poisoning the field was wrong. You will be put before the tribunal.
I'm sorry, but that's not gonna happen. You know why? Because I'm tired of this fucking world and its fucking people. And because I'm a coward. I didn't think I was, but I am.
This option will result in Menhir ending his life. Kelleris gets out of the cave to report back to Mendelis.
That's it. You're killing the contract.
I wish it were different. But we don't have a choice. With the way your fields are, you won't be able to deliver anytime soon. I'm sorry.
Oh, Menhir. Why? We were friends. What am I supposed to tell my family now? Oh, by the seven, you can't do this to me.
Alright then. The Sickle will find a job for you in the city. It won't make you rich, but it'll be enough. I beg your pardon.
I hate to interrupt, but Hafner is not telling the full story. Menhir planted those mushrooms, yes, but he did it to get back at Hafner for poisoning his cows. Hafner wanted Menhir's place in Landlock's Boric's armed caravan.
What? Is this true?
No! Why would you say something like that? I thought you were a good person.
We will investigate this matter. Guard, arrest him. You will hear from us.
As you command. Hafner, come with me.
But that's not fair!
Do I have to force you?
You did well. Truth be told, I always suspected that this fellow had a corpse or two in his closet. They all do. Here's your pay. Come back to the trading post if you're ready for more work.
And that completes this branch of the quest, and Kelleris receives the normal payment. What seems like a simple agricultural problem quickly reveals a deeper conflict involving sabotage, revenge, and moral choices. The quest branches meaningfully based on your approach. You can report back immediately or delve into a nearby cave system, where escalating spore infestations leads to fighting lost ones, solving platforming puzzles, and a confrontation with the Eterna Menhir. His tragic backstory adds emotional weight, forcing you to decide whether to hand him to the tribunal, or involve the guard, or seek a more balanced resolution. Each path affects the outcome, payment, and how the Golden Sickle handles the situation. The long way to the top is a strong follow-up to the faction's introduction. It rewards investigation and role-playing, while delivering branching consequences that feel impactful. With its mix of exploration, dialogue, and merchant intrigue, it deepens your connection to the Golden Sickle and sets up for future quests nicely. Alright guys, we have come to the end of this video. In the 6th part, we document the first 2 quests of the Golden Sickle faction questline. The quest Long Way to the Top was incredible, full of choices and branching paths. These Enderal quest designs are blowing my mind. What did you guys think about the quests we discussed today? Do share your thoughts in the comments and be sure to check out the next video. If you're still here, I appreciate you and thank you all for watching. May the Divines guard and keep you.